All right, so guys, AI. I'm going to show you a quick way how you can delete late payments using AI. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you, right, what happens when you just ask AI for, let me find, when you just ask AI to delete late payment, right? We're just going to ask AI to delete late payment, and we're going to see what AI is going to give us. So let me, all right, so, all right, let's get it. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, which most of you are familiar with. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, write me a late payment deletion letter. This is what most people, that's a prompt that most people will put inside a ChatGPT. So let's see what it gives us. All right. So as you can see, it gives us a basic letter. This is a basic letter, right? This is asking for goodwill deletion, which is crazy because if you know, goodwill deletion is actually you admitting that you are late. This is you admitting that you are late and you're begging them not to take any action. And let's go through the letter. Let's really see what it says. You'll see the difference between a regular generated AI letter and then an AI letter generated from how I teach. All right. So let's compare the two. So I'm writing in regard to the reference account. I recently reviewed my consumer report and noticed that a late payment was reported for this account. While I acknowledge that this payment was late, I respectfully request a goodwill deletion of this negative mark. This late payment does not reflect my overall payment history, which has otherwise been consistent. So basically, AI is begging, right? They're begging right now to get a late payment deleted. Since then, I have taken proactive steps to ensure all obligations are met on time, including setting up auto pay, blah, blah, blah. Pursuant to my rights under 15 USC 1681 S2A, furnishers are required to ensure accuracy, completeness of any information reported throughout this payment. Oh, I can't even finish it. This is just disgusting. And this is what most people are sending out, thinking that it's a 10 out of 10 letter. All right. So let's go to a prompt now that I am going to teach you how to make, right? And this is what I teach in my courses, in my Skool community, in my Forbidden AI Credit, which is my new program, where I'm teaching people how to leverage AI, consumer law, case laws to devise strategies to win against these corporations. So let's see the difference now in a letter that I make. I need a a late payment letter that I need a late payment deletion letter. There we go. A late payment deletion letter for Capital One, and I'm using Capital One as the example. For Capital One, that has allegedly placed a late payment on my credit report. 15 USC 1666B is very clear that a creditor cannot treat a payment as late for any reasons unless it provided the consumer with the following. following, right? 1. Periodic statements, periodic, periodic statements, right? STA, periodic statements. Okay, why is this not? Okay, there we go. Periodic statements, right? Disclosures are information. Oh, so that's 1. This should be 2. 2. Information from section 1637B and all its disclosures. Right? Seems like my typing is going haywire. Okay, there we go. Right? And all its disclosures. These statements, these 3, number 3, these statements and disclosures must be mailed or delivered. Delivered. What is going on today? Must be mailed or delivered. So I am requesting the tracking number and this must be done within 21 days. Well, this should be done no later, not within. This must be done no later than 21 days before the payment due date. Right? Now, negative information. Most people don't know that there's a law for negative information, right? So what I'm going to do, well, is a late payment a negative item, right? Is a late payment a negative item? Well, the answer to that is yes, it's negative information. So I will also need the negative information notice required by financial institutions notice required to be sent to consumers by financial institutions before they put negative information on consumers' credit report. 15 USC 1681 S27, right? So that's the law that speaks about negative information. Notice this disclosure must be sent prior to or within 30 days of the negative information be furnished to a consumer. Reporting agency, right? So now I'm requesting proof of that, right? So I am requesting proof that this mandatory disclosure was sent along with a copy of it and the tracking number used to send such notice. All right. So now, boom, that's what I'm telling the AI. That's what I want. Let's see what it gives. And now we're going to compare both letters. All right, it's thinking, it's thinking. All right, let's see what's popping. Oh, you're not asking for a goodwill letter, but a statutory enforcement deletion letter. Yes, you are correct. Okay, so let's take a look now at this one, that we're going to send to Capital One. So remember now, we had the goodwill letter of us begging and telling them, oh, we're going to be such good people. My payment history is stellar, right? Compared to a strong statutory late payment deletion letter where you're enforcing consumer laws, artificial intelligence, right? So now look at the difference. I'm disputing the alleged late payment you have furnished regarding the above reference account pursuant to my rights under 15 U.S.C. 1666b. Truth in lending, timing of payments. A creditor cannot treat a payment as late unless, right? And it's breaking down everything that needs to be sent, right? Accordingly, I'm demanding that you provide documented proof of compliance with 1666b by producing copies of our periodic statement, proof that such statements contain all disclosures required by 1637B, and the mailing and delivery tracking number established that these documents were delivered at least 21 days before the payment due date. Further, under 15 U.S.C. 1681 S2A7, a furnisher of information is required to provide a consumer negative information notice prior to or within 30 days of furnishing the negative. So as you guys can see right here, this is a completely different letters. So out of the first one, this is what most of you use, right? You're just going to go into AI and tell it some stuff. Out of this goodwill letter, right? Or the statutory late payment deletion letter that is now tailored to you, which one do you think has a higher probability of getting your late payment deleted? Right? So now you've seen both letters. You can compare both letters. Go ahead and be successful. There you go. There you go. There you go. Right? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Do you think the goodwill letter will work better than the statutory late payment deletion letter? Or do you think the late payment deletion letter will work better than the goodwill letter? Let me know in the comments. It's a free letter. Go ahead and use it. If you want to be a part of my Skool community or my Forbidden AI program, where I teach my students how to do this for collections, student loans, whatever negative item is on your credit. If you need my help and you want me to coach you, you want me to teach you how to use AI, consumer law, case laws, this is what I'm going to do. I'll drop the link to my Skool community below, as well as I'll drop the link to my Forbidden AI mastery course below as well. You can join either one, be a part of the community, and I'll also drop a similar late payment deletion letter that's on my website. You can get it, you cannot. I just gave you a free one. You can go and use it. But for those of you that want the one that I made, I can put that link below so you guys can get it. But there you go. You can start using AI today to repair, rebuild, restore your own credit. And I just gave you a free late payment letter that you can use to go and get your late payment deleted. Because believe it or not, there's more than 26 million people in America with a late payment. And if you're watching this, chances are you might have a late payment. So go use this letter, go delete your late payment, and I will see you soon. Let's go.